like, your boyfriend was not sucking dick for money. And then my boy told me, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know he was out there doing that? Because she was like, this nigga told me. And I'm like, hold on. Another nigga told you that your nigga was sucking dick out the corner for money. How does he really know that he was doing that?
TPain, when you actually analyze TPain's lyrics, he has the most simpest bars of all time. He even said it himself though. I'm not saying that. He said it himself. He has some of the most simple lyrics of all time. All right, Shorty, the song Shorty.
Yeah, I remember that.
Even though I'm not your man, that's my girl. I'm gonna call you my Shorty.
Shorty.
Even though he may treat you bad, I'll beat his ass for my Shorty.
What's the other shit he did? Like, I think he said it on like some kind of like interview or.
I'm Sprung. It's the simp anthem of all time. Even though we all love that song when it came out, that is the simp anthem of all time.
I'll take it.
She got me doing the dishes for some love and some kisses.
Nah,
nigga, hey.
Hold on. I want to fold clothes for you.
Folding clothes ain't as bad.
No, it's worse.
Nah, it's not worse, bro. I'll put that neck and neck.
No, because look, men and women fold clothes. Men and women fold clothes.
Exactly.
Men and women fold clothes. Even though that's technically a woman's job by definition.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying he's a simp. I'm saying that's a simp activity.
Folding clothes, bro.
You gotta be a simp. I want to fold clothes for you. That was the part. For your part.
All right, I'll give you that. I want to fold.
Be a simp to get. You gotta be a simp to get
I want to fold clothes for you.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Nah, bro. You know who changed from simping? I gotta point this out. Me and my homegirl Nisi was talking about this because she put me onto the song and I was crying.
Put the mic closer to your face, sir.
My bad. So I got, you know who changed from simping for real, and the shit is just fucking hilarious. Bruno Mars. Think about it.
This bitch.
Hold on, I'm getting ready to get that. Me and my homegirl Nisi, she put me onto it. She was like,
turn up the third one.
She was like, what you call it? My bad, y'all. Oh shit.
A little more. No, that's good.
Technical.
Wait, was this me?
Sorry.
No, which one was me? All right.
You're two.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So this my homegirl Nisi, she was like, this nigga went from catching grenade for bitches, saying that yo, your sex feels so good, you got me feeling locked out of heaven for sitting like this. To this bitch got me paying for it, bro. Like that song had me fucking geeking because he used to be like, I think I want to marry you, like, bitch. Now you realize she tripping, right?
Yeah, he found out everybody in the industry is fucking the same bitches, so.
You need to do that.
Well, they all fucking like, yo, The Weeknd and Drake was fucking the same bitch allegedly for about a couple years.
Who? Damn. I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say about that, but it's alright.
Just saying, man.
That's just it. But it's like, if you want to know someone's not just, I don't know why they do that shit.
Cause they in the same circle, bro. They in the same circle. They all run the same gang, bro. I mean, just like politics.
What, sharing bitches?
Yes, bro, nigga.
Ooh, shut up.
Yes, nigga. They can get any bitch in the world, but they just fucking them same industry bitches all day.
Nah, it's weird.
It's not weird, bro. Like, you shared a shorty in your life and you didn't even know it. I bet money.
It's a little weird.
No, bro. All right, take it like this.
I think he means because they actually know each other and they know what they do and they know who they've been with.
I'm about to put this on blast.
Even some of the finest women in the industry are hoes, just like the rest of them.
They people.
That don't mean they gotta be hoes.
Okay, fair enough. But like, take like this. You've had a girlfriend.
Halle Berry allegedly is a known hoe.
Hold on, no. Before we even go there, okay?
Allegedly.
You had a girlfriend before, right?
Yep.
All right. You have an ex-girlfriend now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. Is your ex-girlfriend dating anybody that you know?
I don't know.
All right, you don't care about the bitch and all like that. All right. So, I have friends who have dated one shorty in common. I'm not gonna put my boys out there like that, whatever. But she seemingly went from my homie to my other homie to my other homie back to another homie. None of them felt weird about it.
But why?
It wasn't. Now take it like this. Some people would say, "Oh, another man's trash is another man's gold." Whatever. I don't believe that shit.
Man's trash when it comes to women.
But my thing is, it's like, how do I say this? If you know what you got and you know what you're doing, confidence. That's all it is. Confidence.
No, it's not even about. Look.
Cause like, look, if you got a girlfriend and like, if I was dating your ex, right? If I was dating your ex or whatever, right? And I'm like, I know you. That would be awkward. Yeah, sure. But if we weren't cool as we are now, whatever, like, oh, hey, he's a friend. I know him. Whatever. That's not gonna make me feel no type of way. You were hitting before I was. Guess who's hitting now?
But
now, I feel like that's how a lot of niggas think. Not me. But I feel like that's all.
See how he said, "Not me." I'm not doing that.
Yeah. She started a
them niggas
relationship
can do it
with not only your friend, but your friend's mom, your friend's sister, your friend's this and this and that. Now she's on to you. Now she knows your sister, your mom, your friend.
See, that's where the mistake happened.
Now she's on your boy. Now she knows his father.
If she got that far. If
I was gonna say if she got that far.
However, you notice in all his examples, he's like, I wouldn't do that shit, but I've known niggas who done that.
Like, nah, like I said, let me not even say I know I wouldn't do that shit because it's happened in my circle. My ex-girlfriend.
To you though, that happened to you.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend ended up dating my homie's friend. Excuse me, my ex-girlfriend ended up dating my
before
homie's
or
friend.
after you though.
After me.
See,
and then after.
And look, y'all all hanging out, and she brings her.
Hold on.
All of you niggas have dated her. You telling me that's not weird?
No.
She's walking to the table, walking out, and niggas.
She don't know who to greet first. She just let us go ahead.
Niggas hit on the ass on the way back.
Listen. Me and my homies, we caught this girl cheating with a friend of ours, right? Not the guy she was cheating on was a friend of ours, but apparently our boy knew the guy she was cheating on him with. So we all link up at the mall or whatever. And he's like, yo, babe, like, pull up. Like, we gonna hang out today, whatever. My boy's bringing 8 girls or whatever. And Shorty was confused because she saw no bitches. She only saw us or whatever. And my son, he's like, yeah, I got some people for you to meet or whatever. And he was like, yo, this is. I want to say their names, but I can't do it.
This Bob, this Jimmy, this Block, this Head, what's good?
This is A, B, C, D. Whatever, this is Trav, blah, blah, blah. And if I know you're doing dirty, I ain't about to shake your hand. I'm not even about to look your way. Because don't look at me, bitch. Like, don't do it. So, because I'll laugh about it, especially if I know what the situation is. Like, if it's supposed to be funny, I'm going to laugh. If it's fucked up, I'm like, yeah, you could have did that differently. But she saw 3 niggas that she messed with within our group at separate times. Like, it wasn't like back to back to back.
Yeah.
But you did mess with at least 3 of us. Then the nigga that she was actually cheating on my homie with, we go to his job. My man, he said, yo, let me get them ones real quick. I'm like, brand new. And he was like, what's good, G? And when I tell you this bitch turned tailed and left the store, all of us is just laughing at Foot Locker. But here's the thing, though.
So are you getting ready to say that encounter wasn't?
It's weird for an outsider looking in.
No, it was weird
because
it's not weird for an outsider looking in.
No. For some guys,
I don't know you motherfuckers.
For some guys, it's like, especially if they're done with the shorty, it's like, well, this nigga here, that nigga here, like, yeah, it hurt, but like, whatever, it's life. Because at some point, whatever shorty you're gonna end up being with has been with someone else, unless you are with a person.
It's so different. It's so different, though.
Exactly.
Notice I said allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. Because most of these hoes nowadays don't know how to be wild. They just know how to be hoes. That's all they training bred to be is hoes. They ain't trying to be wild.
Bro, they ain't hoes, bro. They just like what they like.
Bro, what? Oh, okay, so if a woman listen to Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B, would you expect her to be not a hoe?
I ain't about to judge nobody on what they listen to.
Nah, that tells you a lot about them.
I think it matters. I think it matters how they listen.
I was gonna say how they listen to it. If they're quoting all of her shit religiously, faithfully, bro, I don't know. Like if you're calling Janae Aiko,
she loves people. She's dangerously in love with people a lot.
Oh wait.
Is my bitch like that? But
Wait, that's what she makes her songs about. How she loves people who ain't shit. That's her fault.
She said, "I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't want you."
No, but I want you. That's what she said.
But I want you. You're right.
Yeah, that's what she said. But I want you. Ain't that some?
Like if you're quoting a lot of her shit to me, then yeah, I'm profile out a little bit. Like, all right, you kind of sus.
It's a note. It's
like,
a middle note.
Like, who hurt you?
This thing, if a woman posts only city girls pictures and posts and stuff on her Instagram story and whatnot, she most likely has some hoe tendencies.
But if she listens to songs like, "Oh, if he don't buy you a Birkin bag, you need to leave him," it's like,
bro, I cannot stand listening to shit like that.
She's probably a hoe too, or wants to be.
She's just gonna mistakenly think she needs to leave you because she doesn't have a Birkin.
You know what? I'm gonna put myself out there real quick. There was this shorty recently, right? recently, and she was like a friend of a friend or whatever. No one y'all know in the media group. It was just a friend that just happened to know both of us.
I'm not saying we're supposed to know her.
So they put me on the hoe, whatever.
Be weird.
I'm getting her vibe. I'm like, I don't know, like this ain't a relationship. And like I said, I'm just chilling in this moment. So she was like, oh, I need to get my nails done. That was the first hint. Like it was like she threw that at me. Cause I'm in my car, mind you. I'm in my car. Like she threw a pitch, and I just weaved the shit. I'm like, damn, that sound like you need to go get that done.
Oh, that's like, hey.
That's exactly what I said to her. I'm like, oh, it sound like you need to go get that done before I chip off again. She's like, yeah, I know, right? And she's like, so what you about to do after this? I'm like, I don't know yet. She's like, oh, then you should take me. Oh, you want me to drop you off? So you need me to drop you off?
Hey, that's the same thing.
She's like, wow, Leo. She's like, wow. She said, no, I'm just joking. I'm like, you could pay for my nails. I'm like, what am I gonna do that for? I don't know you like that.
Hell no.
And she was like, what? You so, like, she said, it's only $20. I'm like,
then you do it.
So I'm like, no, but you know what I said to her in that term? I'm like, oh, okay. So you mean to tell me that you can afford to? So I was like, so you mean to tell me that you can afford $20 nails?
Yeah.
Cause I know shorties that pay at least $50 to get their shit looking nice. So you getting $20 worth of nails?
Sound like to me you need to do it.
I mean, so like you need to go ahead and get some nail polish from Beauty Thing, whatever. But I'm like, girl, so what the fuck? Do I look like a sucker to you? Yeah. You want me to pay for some nails, bitch, and I'm just look the same day?
Nah,
bitch, are you dumb? Do you know where I'm from? Fuck out of here. And it's not like I don't say this to rap. I'm not saying this at all. Like I got money like that. But I'm like,
hey, look,
get the fuck out of my face. I can't say shit like this shit like that. Oh, you can't, bitch. I don't know you. Same thing with niggas, bro. Sorry, G, I don't know you. Like I knew this girl. Matter of fact, like I was driving. I was dropping a friend of mine off, and the shorty that was with him sat in the front seat or whatever. And I saw this homeless lady, and I usually don't keep cash for me, but I just grabbed something in my wallet, and I gave it to her, and I'm like, stay blessed. And she was like, oh, what about me? What you gonna give me? I'm like, bitch, ain't you with this person? Fuck you mean, what am I gonna give you? You in a car right now where it's warm. What they got living on the street right now? Shut the fuck up. Like, certain shit just irks me, bro. Like, now, if it was, I ain't gonna say it. Let's just say Nunu.
It was bum. Got you.
Yeah. Nah. But she the type, she don't need a nigga to do it. Cause she can go do it herself.
Yeah, and she gonna keep doing it herself.
Exactly.
She gonna keep doing it herself.
Look, I'll be like, look, let me fuck your hair up. I'll pay for you to get it done.
Shit. Allegedly.
That's a fair trade.
You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I'll pay for it.
But nah, it's not a fair trade. No, I'm just feeling, look, we go gentlemen up here. But, yeah.
Hey, man.
Yo, so there's this person I know, like, she's, like, trying to get married. And
moment of silence for a struggle.
It's gonna be a struggle, but she thinks like she thinks it's like 1960, like where you go up to a nigga like, look, you got a horse. Well, let me go a little farther back. Maybe not horse.
I mean,
you got a Cadillac. No. Let's go back. She thinks it's like the not good. Nah, 1960s is like Cadillacs and stuff like that. Hold on, let me go back. Let me dial back to time.
I didn't know how far back he was trying to go.
It's like, you got a mule, I got a cantaloupe. Let's marry each other and we'll have a mule and a cantaloupe. Like, nah, you got to get to know the guy. You can't be like, buy me shit. Like, she's that type of person. She'll tell you to buy her shit without even really knowing the nigga. It's like,
she gonna be broke around me.
Facts.
And then she like gets stood up because like that's the way she approaches men. It's like you either buy me some shit or else like you're not worth my time. Like this
though, it's because like I know a lot of shorties that like have dads in their lives and don't have their dads in their life, and like their dads have spoiled them. Oh, my dad trying to tell me how a real man's supposed to be. No, your dad showed you how his version of a man is supposed to be. We are not the same. Because my morals, from what I was told, is different than yours. Most likely at that point. Like, you can show out for your girl, and really just you can show out for your girl like if you want to. Don't get me wrong. Every man's choice is different. Every shorty's choice is different. But me, that shit is a turn off. Like, cause me, I like to do without someone asking.
Yeah.
You hear what I mean?
Yeah, and like the only like I don't want like you said, I don't want you to ask. Like what I want you to do is like kind of hint at shit you like, and then let me figure it out. Like why demand shit?
You know
like you feel me?
Like and there's a way to go about asking. Like, hey babe, I really want to go get my nails done, but can we go do that? Then,
and
like,
that's my girl, of course. I'm like,
yeah,
we can figure it out. We will do that.
But like, if we're in the talking phase,
but if it's my birthday and you don't got my back, everything shut. I'm shutting everything down. Oh, you thought this was nope?
Oh, it's gay? No, we shutting this whole shit down. Shutting the whole city down.
Oh, nigga said nope.
Gay.
Fuck your payments. I'm getting that money back.
You know, take the rims off. Done. Let me see.
Take the lights off the Christmas
food back.
Hey, give me all that hair you got in your bathroom. Give me all that. All the wigs in the closet. Yeah, I need those. Oh, those shoes, that dress. Oh yeah, let me get those. I'm flipping that. Let me get all that.
If I do some shit for you and it's on my birthday, it's time to go. It's time to roll.
Wait, Plan B? No, you can keep Plan B. No, you can keep that. I'll take all that. Yeah, but everything else, yeah, and that's mine.
She said, "Do you want your nut back?"
If I can find it, I'll get it. But
that's not where I thought you were gonna go when you said find it. This said if I can find it, I'm like, nigga, what you put it in her ass? Like,
nigga Dre want everything.
Nigga said, bend your ass over and then I'm.
Dre, what you looking for?
Nigga said, I'm trying to find my nuts.
I can find it.
Alright, so alright, question. Do you think you would spend more on your daughter or on your wife?
My
or
daughter.
Your kid's girlfriend?
It's gonna end up being the daughter.
I know this nigga
he's not kidding, man.
Fuck him. Man.
Oh, actually, no. It's probably gonna be the shit. Let me see. It's probably gonna be about the same.
No, I feel like I'm gonna spend more on my daughter.
Everywhere she goes, I go, and everywhere my wife goes, I go. So it's like,
I'm not putting an amount on the people I love. So I'm not.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mean putting I don't mean putting a little amount, but I would like. How do I say this? My shorty, because some of the shorties that I've been with, I've been fortunate enough, they want for nothing. You know what I mean? So like, I will go out to do this, and this, whatever. You know what I mean? But your kid, don't be wrong. Like if they're young, then yeah, like they're gonna have my heart for sure. They're gonna have my heart till they're dead and rooted back where I am. But my kids, I don't know. I feel like they're just gonna really just
get spoiled.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna spoil them, but I think they're definitely gonna know how to work my ass. Shut up, Jay.
I won't go say that. No, just saying, I ain't gonna be me though.
Like I feel
I think if I have a girl, I'll probably be inclined to kind of spoil her. But I'm a teacher. Like, don't ever lose the ability to be a grown up when you
do it yourself.
Yeah. Don't let this shit, like, get your shit together on your own, and then, you know what I'm saying, everything will figure itself out.
Because you don't want to be like these hoes out here, man.
Oh, I want to teach my kids to do that, but to be okay with allowing someone to do something for you every once in a while. Because I think the most annoying thing to me is, like, when you're with someone or whatever, and you know they're independent and they can do it on their own, cool. Drake said it best, cool. Miss Independent, she can do it on her own, but, like, you're blocking whatever potential blessings you can get from someone else that genuinely wants to do something for you out of their heart. Like, oh, I didn't need you to do this. Bitch, just say thank you.
I'm weak. Look. It's like, bitch. But,
well, yeah, people that don't know how to accept gifts, though.
And I get that. Love in general. I have been.
Mm-hmm. That's when you need to cut them loose.
That's where I want my kids to be able to know where that line is. To know you don't have to say yes all the time, but to be able to actually be vulnerable with the right people. So you can feel at ease with being like, hey, so, got this for you, whatever. Like, oh no, I want to get this for you. Go ahead, get that. Like, no, I don't need that right now. It's not a need. Mm-hmm. So what? Like, I want my kids. See, bro, this is where I'm fucking up. Not once have I mentioned a son yet. I've just been talking about a daughter.
Yeah, that ain't know he was fucking all these bitches, so he's gonna get a daughter.
Oh, yeah.
What? We talking about kids. Listen, I get a son though. I'm gonna treat my daughter and my son the same way. I know I'm gonna do that.
This nigga want a girl so bad, bro.
No, I want a son so bad. But growing up with girls, I just feel in my heart like...
This nigga said daughter for a good about 5-10 minutes, man. Every time you bring up kids, he always says daughter.
Listen, I've been having a lot of kid dreams lately. You see my
daughter in your front yard?
I've been having a lot of kid dreams lately, man. And
she's beautiful. You see it? She's beautiful. Bing bong. She's
beautiful. I've gotten the names of all my children in my dreams except for my sons, and my sons are the oldest. It's a set of twins, 2 boys. Tall, brown skin, look just like, had my height, athletic.
Well, you know, your woman probably isn't going to be dark skinned, allegedly.
I don't got a problem with a dark skin shorty. Listen, man.
Not saying you're supposed to, just saying. Off your descriptions, I'm just going off
what
I'm hearing.
I'm just telling you what I saw in my dream, okay? You sound like my friend Cookie. Cookie, I love you, but she, like, anytime we get on the phone, I'd be like, so how my future ex-wife? And she'd be like, ask her yourself. I'm like, wow, you're not like that. It's just a long-running joke. Hold on, keep my, she light-skinned. She butterball skin, whatever. That shit don't matter to me. But she's like, you need to get you some sisters. I'm like, I got sisters. What do you mean? She's like, no, you need to start digging some sisters. I'm like, I like chocolate shorties. What you talking? She's like, name 3 that you actually liked and show me them. Dang. So I said, all right, first I need you to go to the bathroom. She was like, what? I'm like, just follow me. Go to the bathroom. She goes to the bathroom. I'm like, cut the light on. She cuts the light on. I'm like, look in the mirror. I'm like, okay. I'm like, there's one. And she was like, I hate you. I'm like, there's one. And then, I was just joking on her, but whatever. And then I went off to rifle a couple. And she was like, she's not doxing. I'm like, all right, here's another. She's like, she's not even black. I'm like, she's Brazilian. I'm like, she's black. Doxing don't matter what race. Get out of here. Can you imagine seeing a doxing? Never mind, that's going to sound really racist. Yeah, man.
Dude was about to say dark skin Asian chick Asian.
Stop. Because I've seen Blasian chicks. That's not what I was going to say.
I've never seen a Asian though.
A Asian?
Dark skin Asian chick. I just said it.
Oh.
This thing ain't listening.
No, I said Blasian. Then I'm like,
trademark.
What the fuck is an Asian? I'm like a dead Asian. What the fuck? Nah, something else I've never seen before. A pregnant Asian lady. I've never seen that until like.
That's interesting. I haven't either. Now that I think of it.
Because I always see a lot. I grew up Asian kids.
But then again, I'm not looking, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, but if you were in the street.
What a pregnant
if you know, I really don't see. Not even
what about her, nigga? Fuck that. Pregnant bitches, that nigga.
Ay, Dios mío.
I want a bun in the oven, nigga.
Listen, man.
Bing bong.
I had a dream I had 5, and I'm like, whoa. But they were all grown. Like, they weren't, except for the last 2, they weren't like babies.
But, is she pregnant?
Chill, bro.
Is she pregnant?
Look,
you looking for your cinnamon bun?
Oh,
listen, I don't have anybody. I'm not dating anybody. I ain't dating anybody. I'm like, I hate this nigga, bro. Listen, when Dre Jr. come in this picture, I'm roasting your ass.
hey, the only way I'm gonna know it's Dre's son, bro.
That nigga gonna come out like, hey yo, I got next.
Nah, that's gonna be your son, nigga.
Hey yo, I got next.
Hey, bro, I'm like, yo, this is.
Nigga gonna come out like bing bong. I got next.
That nigga gonna come out leg. Oh, I'm not officiated with any of that.
Oh, shit.
That nigga gonna be like, hey yo, let's hear it for new. I'm like, where am I from, Dad? Where we birthed at? That's something else too.
He gonna be like, yo, give me a quarter water, son.
Man, you get a bummy, you know.
Which one of y'all mentioned that bummy shit? Alright.
Give me a quarter water, son. Where the fuck where the holes at?
Now that bummy shit just took me out. Bruh.
Trying to bing bong get some
was
cooch.
I just with? Was I with one of y'all and I just had a bummy?
I don't think so.
Who the fuck was I with? Was with Tyler? That's right. Me and Tyler went house hunting or whatever.
What is a bummy, bro? I still don't know.
Bummies, woolies, they all fly in the same category, kind of. Quarter waters, do you know what that is?
They, not jungle juice, but the little juicies,
Yes.
the little joints. Yeah.
No juice. So, excuse me, I didn't have a bummy recently. I had a quarter water. So, we went to this place or whatever, and I'm like, oh, they got quarter waters, bet. And the lady looked like, she's like, yeah, we have waters there. I said, no, quarter water. She was like, what? I'm like, all right. I said, yo, bro, what do you call this? He was like, I don't know, hugs. I'm like, all right.
Captain America.
We not going to talk about that shit. That shit really grinds my gears.
Yeah, let me get a hero, my nigga. Captain America? What the fuck? Get me the fuck out of here, son.
I really threw his, and I felt bad because like I literally threw the candy at him and walked out the store. Like I really was like, yo, get the fuck out of here, and I walked out.
Shit.
And I had to realize where I was. I remember like there was some kind of security on campus or whatever, like some bitch with a yellow jacket or whatever. And she's like, you get your pass? I'm like,
Hey, the streetwalker chicks and shit.
yeah. I'm like, you talking to me? So I'm like, going to class. She was like, where's your off-campus lunch pass? I'm like, a what? I'm like, what the fuck is that? She's like, you can't go off campus without a pass. I'm like, cute. So I started walking. She's like, I'm serious. I'm like, nah, I believe you. That's wild. I'm like, nah, I believe you.
No, I believe you. I'm about to go to the store and give me some fucking food. Fuck you.
Nah, bro, because I'm like, because even when I was back in New York going to school, would have been high school, y'all got me thinking I'm about to go get what I want and come back. If I wanted to leave, I would have left. And that's the crazy thing. And this is me realizing it. Cutting school and high school, niggas had to plot to get out to school. But if niggas was going to lunch, niggas just dipped out the front door. Like, I'm like, I feel like an idiot now. They got to some points where, like, if I wanted to cut school, I literally walked out the front door. I'm like, yo, I'm out. Security and everything. They be like, class ain't over, man. I'm like, shit, it's for me, I'm home. He said, about to go get you some? I'm like, hell yeah. He was like, you about to go skate? I'm like, yo. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'll never forget my teacher caught me cutting school.
Now let's go skating some Spanish bitches.
I ain't about to tell those stories.
Oh, man. Got a tape coming out. It's like,
I had a comment, but I'm a different man. I'm a different man.
Man.
You got be tripping, stumbling. Oh my god, bro.
That's all time meme classics right there. That shit.
I just got something sent to me on Snapchat. Not ready for that, but okay.
Was it a pair of gumdrops?
What?
Was it some pom pom?
What? Bro, you gotta take everything so sexual. No, it's a chat that I'm not.
Oh nah, blame social media, nigga. Ain't my
I
fault.
mean-
Blame the media.
I mean, allegedly, it's not what you say.
Every time I look online, I see a pair of titties everywhere. Is that my
Nah.
fault or is that the media fault? Fuck. Everywhere, every other day I look, some ass on my timeline. Whose fault is that? Media's or mine?
No, listen.
If I go on the explore page, I'm seeing titties, ass, twerking, small dresses, Fashion Nova. Is that my fault or is that the media fault? Which one?
Nah, listen.
It's the media.
So, I called myself out on the phone with my brother, right? And I said, you ever think about donating your nut? He was like, huh? I'm like, yeah, donate your nut. He said, you want to have a kid come by in 20 years and be like, hey, you're my dad. I'm like, hey, you can't prove it. It's your DNA. I'm like, I ain't fucking my mom, no. He's like, you really want to go through that? I'm like, no, but some people really want to have kids and they can't. Well, plus you get right off of it. He's like, you go get paid tonight if you want to. I'm like, you put it like that.
I do it.
But the funny thing was, though, while we're having this conversation, I open up Instagram and it's like Cryo's donor or whatever. I'm like, FBI agency to chill, bro. So it's not even on us or the media. It's our agents that's lying with us,
Some
bro.
nigga looking over this paperwork. Oh, he's
Talk about this, huh?
Selling dick now. All right, wait. Selling this flyer real quick.
Nah, alright, I got a question for y'all. What's something that y'all thought about doing to make money?
I was thinking about
This is the point to what I'm getting ready to say. So go ahead.
stealing niggas' houses and selling it back to them.
That's not where I thought he was gonna go. But damn. Wasn't we just talking about that recently?
Oh shit.
Or going to the
Wait. Let me rephrase. Not us actually doing it, but someone that did do that. He didn't himself or nobody. Whatever. Alright. I wasn't expecting that, but okay, continue. This
Starting
nigga said, I'm stealing your shit and sell it back to you. Nigga.
starting a legal prostitution house.
You didn't think about
This nigga said I was gonna run a brothel. Okay. I thought about selling dick on the corner, not gonna lie. So hold on. You can't even do that. Look, your ass said you wanted to steal houses and sell it back to the motherfuckers.
Nah.
Your ass said a prostitution ring. I said, I just want to sell dick on the corner. It's healthy. It worked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or possibly making my own sex tape. Possibly. I wouldn't put that shit out though, but I might consider it.
Or I've been thinking about stealing cars.
In a different
but
universe, allegedly.
And I've been thinking about cars, but check this out. I'm gonna steal it at the gas station, but I'm gonna let them fill it up first.
you know, I saw somebody do that years ago. I saw somebody do that. That shit was so scary. I hid in the library. I watched the windows. I'm like, what's he doing? This guy literally like left his door open and fucking was pulling the trunk open. Then this nigga opened his trunk. Some dude pulled up in front of his car, got in, closed the door, and drove off.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm going home. I was walking back from the library. I had went to school, went to the library, was going back up the hill to my house. I was like, nope. Ma, guess what? Not now, honey. I'm talking. Okay. Forgot about it. Yeah, bro. Nah, I was like, me and my boy, me and my best friend, the phone, we was talking. We was like, I said, man, I hate being broke. I'm like, yeah, I'll never be broke again someday. And I was like, you know what I want to do? He's like, well, I'm like, I'm so dick on the corner. He's like, you're gonna prostitute? I was like, I mean, it's better than selling someone else. And this nigga, He was like, I got something to show you.
Why does everyone go to the corner and do it? why is it so important that they sell?
Because like, if you're in the middle of the block, right?
Marketing.
If you marketing, and if you're in the middle of the, not that I'm about to go into detail, I'm not about to do that. So this man, he FaceTimes me, and he
gotta start between 8 and 3 p.m. a.m. Excuse me. Gotta start from 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. Gotta make sure.
All right, let's do it from like 9 to open. So you gotta be open.
Hot dick here, hot dick.
Not hot dick. That's how you send them away. Like, yo, fresh dick. You know what I'm saying? Fresh dick. Then we got black, we got Asian, we got white, Latino. What's up?
Fresh.
My boy sent me a poster.
Fresh dick.
My boy sent me like he had a piece of cardboard. My son, look. My son really had a cardboard.
Yo.
My son literally had a cardboard, and bro,
fresh.
Hey, yo, we selling dick here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it, bro. I'm like,
hey, you want some of this? It's fresh. It's fresh. Hey, look, it's fresh. Hey, all day.
Yo, I would think about it, and then I was
only been here for like half an hour. Hey, you want some? Hey, you want some?
Oh, nah, funny story for y'all. Funny story about that for y'all. About corner shit. So I was
hey, we can hang it, we can stick them up. Which one you want to do?
Me and my boy Rome, right? He's like, I'm gonna go over there and ask for some condoms. You should go over there and ask for some tiny condoms. Like,
you want condom or no condom? Which one?
No. This
or the soft? Which one?
This what happened. This nigga Romeo, right? He was mad skinny. This nigga Romeo was mad skinny. He's about like maybe 5'3", 5'4".
Hey, you want first quarter or half top, dick? Which one?
This nigga said, you want it, covered, or do you want to see my shit?
Oh shit, it's the Hashslinging Slasher.
That nigga's nasty. See, it's crazy. I'll put a joke out there, and these niggas make it worse. But look, so this nigga Rome, he goes up to this lady that's she's giving away condoms on our block, because we had a whole nursery in our high school. So she was giving out protection to the young girls and to the guys, whatever. And my son went over to, he was like, listen, I need lower extra large condoms. And she's like, yeah, this is what we have, honey. She's like, at least you're being safe. She's like, no, it's not gonna fit. She's like, it'll fit, I'm sure. She's like, no, I'm telling you, I measured my shit. It's not gonna fit. I'm girthy. He was like, I'm girthy. And I was like, I never want to hear that word again. He's like, I am girthy. Like, he's like, I'm blessed. I'm really well endowed. He's a little bitch. And the lady, she's like, hey, your frame and your size, I'm sorry, honey, I doubt it.
Oh, shit. At this point, bitch, do you want some dick? Like, you want to see it?
No, that's what he said. He was like, look, I could whip it out and show you. Like, there's a corner right there.
Hey, I can put you to sleep
Why
tonight.
y'all keep going to the corner?
No, she's literally on the corner in front of this little deli right on Paulson's, and there's like a slit in between Dunkin' Donuts and then it's a 99-cent store, I think so. Or whatever store it is. I know they tripped out.
Everything involved with dick happens on the corner. I'm showing you now we gotta go to the corner.
Hell no, bro. Look, and to all my Queens heads out there, to all my boys who grew up Southside Jamaica, look, y'all gonna go to the Cali block and hear sour. I'm gonna be like, yo, fresh dick. As soon as I hear Ty, get the fuck away from me. Can you imagine, bro? Selling dick and some dude walks up to you. I'm like, I don't even want to hear it. Oh no, my girlfriend wants to. Nah, bring your girlfriend. I'm good. Stay away from me.
Like I said, my girlfriend wants some niggas.
Bring her back. Walk away.
You came all the way over here.
You know what's funny?
You came to the Hashslinging Slasher.
Solo alone, nigga.
Hashslinging.
Nigga, nigga.
I got a question for both of y'all. How do y'all feel?
Ringing. But the nigga does come back with a bitch though. The nigga does come back with a chick, right? and then the nigga's like, "Hey, me first." Like, whoa, what?
Now that nigga said, I got next.
Oh, shit. Yikes.
Nah. Funny. All right, before I tell you, I was getting ready to tell you. I knew this girl. And she was
shout out to all the swingers out there. Y'all niggas nasty.
That's what I wanted to talk about next. But this shorty I know, she was like, She's like, yeah, like, I'm glad to be done with that nigga. I'm like, what happened? She was like, that nigga was sucking dick. I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, this nigga was running around, cripping out and shit. Then come to find out, like, he's sucking dick for money. I'm like, your boyfriend was not sucking dick for money. And then my boy told me, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know he was out there doing that? Because she was like, this nigga told me. And I'm like, hold on. Another nigga told you that your nigga was sucking dick out the corner for money. How does he really know that he was doing that?
There's only one way to find out.
It's only one way that nigga knew.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
that nigga
girl.
must have been a customer.
I'm like, baby girl.
Yikes.
I saw it in the paper. No.
Oh, you did.
Nah, bro. I was walking past on the block and I heard this in the corner. So like,
yo. Hey, yo.
And nah, but I knew. Nah, I'm not gonna say I knew shorties that did that, but there were definitely places where you could do that.
Probably should still do that. What the fuck you talking about?
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
The game allegedly don't stop. What the fuck?
That ain't my concern, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
COVID don't kill the customers. COVID don't kill the customers.
Bro, that shit nasty. She been spitting in my mouth. It's COVID, bitch. You nasty. How do y'all feel about shorties getting third parties?
Define what does that mean?
Like finding someone to be their third, or niggas finding someone to be their
in the transaction.
Nigga, fucking like a third partner.
Like, do you pay for it?
No, you just no.
Is the third partner the same or the other?
It doesn't matter. Just finding someone to be a third for them in your relationship for that time or whatever. Because I know several girls that are like, yeah, I've been asked to do this. I'm like, bye, nigga. Oh yeah, guys, girls. I'm like, oh, you just nasty with it. Okay. Like, I knew this girl. She's like, you need some sex or something? You horny? I'm like, I never said any of that shit. I'm like, I gotta do what I gotta do, but no. Nah, bro. Like, how would y'all feel about getting a third party in on what you have going on?
Third party.
It's like, if you mess with a girl and she want another girl to come on, but she got to choose the girl.
Nope.
So if you got a girl.
Nope.
Okay.
What if you choose the girl?
All right. What I think about it.
Okay. All right. That's what
Oh, okay. So she chooses the girl. No. What you worry about? She gonna choose your sister? You get cousin?
I don't got a sister, first of all.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying in general.
Cause one, she might always want a bitch, but she had to stick with me. Might be one of those situations. Two, she might run off with the bitch instead of me. Three, and second, she might choose a Big Bertha bitch. That ain't cool. So no.
Watch out for the big girls. Watch out for the big girls. Watch out for the big girls. Watch out for the. Watch out.
And let's say she bad, and I end up entertaining her more than I do a regular chick. Then it's gonna be another issue.
Right.
Listen, sometimes it's okay.
Yeah,
like
you show one more attention. That's how you get.
And whose fault was that? I didn't bring the bitch. You brought her. That's your fault.
But I remember I'm gonna put you out there. I remember my ex.
She knew how to gargle better than you do. So the fuck what?
Listen, my ex asked me if she could sleep with her
And
friend.
then car gonna be flipped inside out the next day. What the fuck?
Listen, my ex, she asked me if she could sleep with her friend, right? And I'm like,
she was wetter than you was.
I'm like, no. She didn't ask me if I could sleep with her friend.
I'm just saying, really. In
she asked if she could sleep with her friend, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm chin check your shit. Are you dumb? And she's like, no, look at her. I'm like, her. I'm like, how do I know a nigga not gonna be involved? Fuck out of here.
I got next.
Shit. And she's like, no, like, I was thinking about it for us. And I'm like, you don't like to share. You're nasty and you're lying. You just have a little girl thing going on. I hear you. Like, you like your shorties too. Whatever. I'm like, but here's the thing. Either I'm here or I'm not. And I'll let you figure out what spectrum is gonna be me here for. And what you call it. She was like, I just want to please you. I'm like, yo, I don't care for none of that shit. I don't. It's funny how after we broke up, you know what I'm saying? Life happened, something like that.
Right afterwards. One night.
Nah, no, it was not. It was not right afterwards because I was pretty fucked up after me and her for a while. But
who said? I didn't say it was right after.
Oh, you said it was right after.
Yeah, I didn't mean directly right after.
Oh,
What? A few moments later, it was one night. It was one night in the parking lot.
It was the same year, but
it was one night in the room, and
and it's crazy. I really
water
can't.
was involved. I'll say that.
How do you feel about one night stands?
Let's do it. As long as I don't catch nothing, I'm with it.
Oh, well, let's get it. Say nah.
I don't catch nothing. As long as I don't have no babies, I'm good. And as long as she don't go from 9 to a 4 the next morning, I'll be alright.
Nigga said he gonna wake up, dentures is out, hair is gone.
She only has one leg.
She got fucking cancer. So that's not funny.
Yeah, that's not something you just find out.
Like, bro. Like,
the next
I feel
day,
bad for my
you
son.
know that immediately.
I feel bad for my son. Like this.
Her feet look like garbage.
Nah, this individual, and I'm saying like this individual came over to my son's house, right? And they were talking, they were having a good time. He said, I'm about to head out, bro. I'm like, please don't do that to yourself. I'm not judging you, but please don't do that to yourself. He was like, what you talking? I'm like, how much you have to drink tonight? He was like, I'm good, bro. I ain't driving. Like, she driving to her crib. I'm like, the fact that you said she's driving to her crib. I asked her to go to the bathroom real quick. Just see if she'll go to the bathroom and see what bathroom she go to. He was like, it's not a nigga, bro. So look. He gets to the car with her, right? Now I'm calling her because that's what she wants to be identified as. She gets to the car, whatever, and what you call it? She opens the door for him. Like, I'm like, it's whatever.
Slow down, white chocolate.
Because he's kind of fucked up a little bit or whatever. I'm trying to look out for my homie.
That's no explanation.
So look, she was like, what did she say? She smacked his ass on the way into the car. He's like, yeah. He said, yeah. And I'm like, oh, he's sus. Whatever. That's his own business. And then she was like, damn it. And I heard her say, because I think her hair got stuck in her earring. And I went to the car door and said, yeah, bro, you got a family emergency, bro. You got to be with me, bro.
Thank you, my nigga. You got to get him out of there.
I said, bro, I'm like, nah, you got to go with me, bro. He said, bro, I'm like, I see family when I see him. I'm like, no, bro, it's important. And she was like, oh my God, what happened? And my nigga heard it. He was like, he said, nah, it's family. I got it. I told him, like, yo, we are not. And this was the first time me and my homeboy had ever went out to, like, any kind of club.
That's crazy.
I'm like, no, I am never doing that shit again with you. Because I literally Ubered there from, all right, let's just say I was in school. We were in school. This is before I was dating, before I knew that. And I just happened to go with him. Like, yo, we are never doing this again. I could walk back to school. He about to not be able to walk anymore. He gonna use a wheelchair.
He's about to get the Coney Island cycle.
But when we heard that's nasty. But when I heard the fuck, I'm like, I felt like the bitch in that situation. But I'm like, bro, nah.
That nigga's about to get plunged that
night. I'm like, we got a family emergency to go to, bro. We gotta go.
That nigga was not about to have a safe morning.
And this nigga was like, I was really a man. I'm like,
yo, hold on. Let's go a little bit into that story. Yo, that nigga still brought him into the car, knowing that nigga was drunk. Oh no, see that's when shit goes too far, bro.
Yeah.
You can see that nigga was drunk.
He wasn't like. Lemon twisted, fumbling, like he wasn't none of that. He was just so fucked up, and I'm like, that's gonna be a wrong decision in the morning.
But still, the knowledge of the other person, I'm not gonna read people's mind, but there should be a knowledge that this person may not know what such and such is. Yeah, there wasn't no warning beforehand. Before they got in the car, there wasn't no warning.
But here's the thing though. Next morning, I called him to check in on him or whatever. And all you hear is a bunch of laughter in the back of the phone. I'm like, it sounds like you had a good day. He's like, oh no, those are my siblings. I'm like, oh. I'm like, you with your brothers? He's like, yeah. I got back to the house and they were going out, so they took me with them. I'm like, nigga, we literally had got back in at 2:00 in the morning, and they were going out.
Allegedly.
So, no, they went out because it's like 1:00 in the afternoon when I'm talking to him now.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, my head hurt, but I'm like, which head? He's like, oh no, this head, this one. I realized that I was gonna go and fuck a dude, so I needed to drink that off. I'm like, you needed to sober up, and then needed another drink because you realized you almost made that mistake. He's like, exactly. I'm like, you're all kind of twisted, bro. He was like, I didn't know. It wouldn't have been my fault. I'm like, you say it so nonchalant. Bro, you like what you like. That's your own business. But that nigga had me geeking. I'm like, I need to go back to New York. I could stay in New York for this. To see such shit, I could stay in New York. But I think that was probably one of the stories I wouldn't tell like that. But he told his family, and his family laughed it off. I'm like, yeah. So he jokes about that now with his people. So I'm like,
I think that nigga took a spin on the cyclone.
he goofy, but I don't think he's that goofy. But you can never, hey, you can like whoever you like. That's your own business.
Niggas about to get some pussy, allegedly.
But but my thing is, if I know that's not what you like, and I see you about to walk down that, I'm gonna put you on.
I give you a kudos for that. You a real one for getting him out that situation.
Like,
cause you could have easily watched him just getting in a car.
No, I was watching the whole thing.
Not saying you wouldn't have been wrong if you would have let him go.
No. I was.
But you were wrong for getting him out of there.
No, I went to that car, bro. I'm like, no, bro, we gotta go. Like, we gotta go now.
That's crazy.
Cause like, what you call it? He had opened the door, whatever. Like, he had rolled the windows down or whatever, and Shorty went to flip her hair, whatever. Her hair got stuck in the ear. She said, "Fuck," and I'm like,
that's crazy.
Now I've heard Shorties with lower octaves. But this was my strike one. I said I'm having a good time. I'm staring at her jawline. Hella hard.
The jaw is the main takeaway.
But I've seen shorties with strong jaws, so like that's not
yeah.
new to me. But I'm just saying, I'm just profiling or whatever.
She had Adam's apple?
It wasn't anything noticeable.
Gotcha, yeah.
But she had his hands on it. She had her hands on his lap the entire time they were talking. I'm like, okay, and you gonna get lucky tonight? And then it was something by the way this nigga stood up. And I'm like, bro, ask her to go use the bathroom, bro. Like, ask her if she needs to take a shit or something, bro. Just ask her. Cause she was walking kind of funny. Not that I'm watching this person walk away, but you could see it in their body language. I'm like,
she walking a straight line, not with a sway.
No, she's walking with a sway, not a straight line.
Oh shit!
She not walking with a switch.
Like,
She walking with a strut.
Like she's not walking like there's nothing down there. You get what I mean?
Oh shit!
Because if you got something, you have a walk. And that's not something you even innately know. Like, because sometimes, like, niggas, tell me wrong. Like, if you walking, you be fixing your shit. You're doing way too much of this, bro. I'm like,
oh shit.
Oh, dude.
Oh shit.
And then you open the door for this nigga. I'm like, bro, let's go. We gotta go. I really wish I would have said something. I really wish I would have got to him before they even got to the car. But I was literally at the door. I looked at my phone. I'm like, okay. I'm like making sure everybody sees that I'm on the phone or whatever. So I'm like, I act. So I'm like, yo, bro, we gotta go. So I ran over to the car and I got him out of there. But I'm like, I made sure he got in this Uber to go home. Then to come to find out this nigga went right back out. I'm like, bro, not me. I couldn't. And the crazy thing, he really was not that drunk. Cause I've heard stories of him getting drunk. It's like, cause he's like a black white frat boy. Like an American Pie frat boy when he's drunk.
Well, you know how some of them niggas act.
But, man.
Man, gotta spin on a cyclone.
Like, so nasty.
Like,
Question. This shorty asked me this, and I didn't have an answer. Do you name your Johnson? Because some girls name their titties. And I'm like, I named my car. But I'm like, dude, I can't speak for every nigga. Everyone is different. This nigga said, this is Harry.
Currently, no. I've done it in the past. Don't ask me what, because I can't remember.
Oh, I don't want to fucking know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't.
She said, "Hey, Johnny."
I don't name it shit like when I'm telling girls like, come get this dick, but I don't always say come get this dick. I say like,
come get Quagmire. Come meet Mr. Snart. That's too sus. That's too sus. Come meet Barry Allen. Fastest thing ever.
Wild.
That's bad, bro.
Wild.
Naming your dick Barry Allen and then saying fastest dick ever. That's horrible. You don't want to have sex with someone like that. It's gonna be over and done with. Shit. I've never. I couldn't do it. But this girl named her. Okay. She said, "This is twin. This is tower." I'm like,
oh no.
What the fuck did you say to me?
You can tell she's from New York.
She said, no. She's what part of Kentucky did she say she was from?
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I was like
9/11.
I'm like, where did you hear that from? You had to hear that from someone.
Fuck around, name her Pussy the Bomb Squad.
Yo, but you said twin and tower. I'm like, why do you think that's funny? She said, because you're in New York. And I'm like, all right. Get your goddamn country ass out of here.
Oh, shit.
So she should have named him Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, I did.
Kentucky Derby.
I ride that bitch Kentucky Derby. Them shits is fire, bro. Them shits is fire, dude.
Thank you, bro.
I'm like, I thought those. Them shits is fire. I like those. You know what I mean? Where you get them?
These are a gift.
Fuck around, named the city Rodeo. Rodeo. Fucking space it out for each city.
Yo.
Fucking these high class chicks probably be like Chanel and Birkin bag. You know, like, what the fuck?
Fake and faker. 2.0 and 3.0.
Gucci and Prada.
Beat my shit.
Shit. And then the pussy be named Versace. And the hair have a perm on it and shit.
That shit said slick. Alright, question. This is for the guys, for the girls, whatever.
And look, the only way they get it is you gotta have Michael Jackson had a one glove and that motherfucking like this.
You go to hell.
Billie Jean.
It's not my love. She just.
You know what she said? She said, look, she let it grow. She said,
why you know and the kid is not my son.
Jay, look, she Jay, she let it go. She let it grow. She said, it's Thriller.
Oh no. No, I got a better one. It's dangerous.
Dangerous. She said, Annie, are you okay down there? Let me stop.
Oh man.
Do y'all care about that?
It's so good to make you go off the wall.
That shit makes you say you want to rock with it. Chill.
Oh man.
That shit got you saying, do you remember the time? Bruh.
Shit. So global say we are the world to that motherfucker.
Nah, that's who always hitting it.
Exactly. So global.
Bruh, I feel like fuck going to hell. We driving the bus down there, bruh.
We are not. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking. You can drive your own bus, nigga. I'm not being a part of that. Nope.
Oh,
I'm
God.
good.
My boy, he's like, you know you're going to hell, right? I'm like, what? He's like, you're friends with Lucifer, and you call him Lucy. I'm like, no. He is not Lucifer. He has Tom Ellis's portrayal, like, of the characteristic, like the slut type of that character. That's why I call him Lucy, because he does spit shit sometimes. And he was like, he embraces it. I'm like, he does. I didn't say I do. He said, if you're calling him Lucy, you embraced it too. I'm like, well.
All right, well, I guess we've had a great conversation.
But we were from movies to selling dick on the block, on the corner.
That's your shit, bro.
We didn't even have a podcast today, really. We just talked.
Bro, that's cool, bro. It's holiday season, bro.
What do y'all goals for next year, bro?
My goal is to own a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider. Say not. I think.
Don't say not. It's possible. You gotta work for it, but it's possible. Everything, bro. You gotta have them aspirations.
My goal is to own a house, like to own a condo, and I want to like own that condo, and then buy another condo and rent that one out. That's what I want to do. I heard somebody pimping that, and they got some money off of it. So I was like, fuck.
So this nigga is really trying to steal houses and sell it back.
I thought I was playing.
I thought it was a game.
I thought it was a motherfucking game to this day. To this day.
And that nigga got knocked the fuck out too.
That shit was rough.
What's your goals for next year, sir?
To just be good at whatever path I go on. I think this is the one year I'm not gonna have a goal. Personally, I feel like this is the year to where. Let me not say not have a goal. I'm gonna have aspirations and whatnot, but I'm not gonna put pressure on myself like I did this year. I've gone through a lot this year, and the only thing I really want to do is just get better at just whatever it is I'm doing. So if I'm put on a path, let me be the best that I can on that path. That's it. You know what I mean? I'm not settling, because you can't settle on something that you don't have. You know? So if I move to Nashville, Colorado, if I stay here, let me be the best I can while I'm here. You know what I mean? When certain things pan out, work with what you have and keep pushing it till you say, I can do this on top of that. So I want to put a song out there. I'm gonna put a song out there. I'm gonna spread my book out there. That's not goals. I'm just going to do it. Because when you set goals, you set a timer on yourself. I'm not setting a timer on when I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it.
All right. Dre.
All right. Besides the goals, I'm not going to say it in public. One thing I do want to do is get better at marketing. It's one thing. That's one goal I need. How to get better at marketing. One, to grow the business, of course. One, to move out. I've been saying that I'm going to move out. That's not given. Obviously, if I got to pay him some loans, get the loans out the way. And just keep getting better at doing what I do every single day. And of course, grow the podcast. Of course, grow the show. Grow the brand.
Right.
Establish the brand officially. And get everything official. And really cement ourselves as a powerhouse in the area, not just here, but around the world. That's the goals.
What's up? You think we got time for one more thing before we leave? All right, so I was thinking about this the other day, bro. You remember when you had time to play video games? You could just sit down all day and like maybe a summer just play video games all day.
Yeah, I had a few of them.
Yo, that was the fucking time. And you know what made that time so special, bro? You had time not to worry about shit in order to and like get into this game and actually immerse yourself. That's when you actually have fun. So what was the most fun games y'all played as a kid?
Before we get to that, we might can literally answer that question in full on another show, but I want to go off that point and then we can wrap the show up. It's not that was the time. It's not that that's when we had the most fun. That's the most fun that we remember so far. We have, in this life, we have a lot of moments, ups and downs, in betweens. We're in the moment of transition. Because when you get out of college or you get out of high school, whatever you do, you choose not to go to college, you're in that transitional period of, I have to make this and get out of my parents' situation, or if that person's in that situation. And you're trying to do things that just keep you above water, and you got to get to know what the real world is like. You're not a kid anymore. You can't just sit back and lay on your ass all day, just, practice for basketball, practice for sports, or just fuck off, play video games, and get ready for school for the next year and say, hey, fuck this school shit. It's the timing that you ain't got to worry about much. That's really what it is. And that's why people you'll see on the internet all the time. It's like, oh man, 2016, 2014, what a time to be alive, because it's when you have to worry about shit. But now you have to worry about things, and now things are more prevalent. You have adult responsibilities. But at the same time, you have the chance to have the ultimate freedom financially, mentally, spiritually. You don't have to worry about going to school. You ain't got to worry about going to work unless you want to work. That's okay. You can be a boss now.
Right.
And you can actually put yourself and your family and your people that's around you on a journey on another platform that y'all weren't even thinking about as you were kids. So now you have the ability to go to that new thing instead of going just thinking about the old times. Fuck the old times. They were there, but fuck them. Because the goal is to have better and bigger things, or whatever you want to aspirate that better is for you.
Okay, but
I don't agree with that fully. I understand what you're saying. I get it, and it's like you're always gonna have that one consolation that it's gonna be better. Like there's more things to come, but get working an actual 9 to 5, and your perception of fun is warped. It really is.
Yeah, that's the problem though. Working a 9 to 5, that's the issue.
No, not all cases. It could depend on the 9 to 5.
If you're gonna get successful, it's gonna work.
Let me elaborate. I get what you're saying. I agree with that. But also, you got a lot of people that don't love what they do. That's the problem.
Like 90% of people, and there's nothing they can do about it. Nothing anyone can do about it.
That's the problem. They just won't, or they don't know how.
This is my entire point for why I said I don't have goals, because you literally said it, and he's saying it now. Like, I have aspirations for where I want to be. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's not saying a goal. It's not even being a trendsetter. It's making a statement. I'm going to do this. That's it. It's not a goal. I'm going to do this. Just to take that pressure off. Because if you had it then, why can't you have it now? You can still have drive. You can still do, like he said, you're not at a job you like, fuck it. Look to find what you want to do while you're still in the position to be making money.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I take that pressure off yourself, because you got car notes, car insurance, you got phone bills, you got whatever rent you're paying, whether it be to your home or whatever. You got your gas money. If you got a girlfriend, that's an expense right there and a half.
That's why you gotta be single for a while.
Boyfriend, whatever. If you're a college student college students like we are, you got your student loans coming back up. Then it's you gotta eat. You gotta make sure you can afford. That's almost 10 things right there that you have to grow into and really establish a behavior for, so you can make it a pattern. So you can be doing this, and that. Like when I got my car this year, was a pattern that I had that was new to me. Like I knew you had to do this and this, but I was never actually going through it. That's a lot of pressure that I'm like, okay, now that I'm getting through it, and I've had my fair share of accidents, and I've suffered for this and that, I'm just gonna continue to be grateful. I'm gonna do what I've set out to do since I was a kid. But whichever path gets me there, I'm just gonna do my best to excel on that road. Mm-hmm. That's it, so I can enjoy it.
We gotta continue this off camera. We got a lot to say about this. For sure. Yeah, like, this is not even the tip of the iceberg. Like,
we'll put it this way though, and then we'll wrap it up. That's why decision making and budgeting and knowing how to time manage is very important as an adult and in life in general, because, like you may have said, a lot of people have 9 to 5 they don't like, or they don't want to. You can change that. You just have to really manage your time and get to where you want to be. You have to figure out what you're going to do with the time in your day.
And it's a lot easier for us.
It's tough.
And before you go on, That's one thing I really had to learn. I'm still getting to it. But now that I'm out of school officially and have been for a year now, I have to figure out how to really manage my time to do what I want to do to get better at what I've done. Because I don't have projects I have to do. Now I have to make my own projects, and that's an adjustment. Because I didn't grow up a content creator. I kind of grew into it. So I have to figure out how to do it by myself, or figuring out how to get the people that can be along the journey and help out with the process of creating content. And that's doing that and getting better at motion graphics, editing videos, making videos, figuring out how to write scripts and get better at them. It comes with practice and flexing the muscle. So if I don't flex a muscle and I don't build, it's not going to grow. I'm not going to get better. So maybe sometimes you got to go take it short and take projects that go under your budget or your typical pricing, just so you can keep actually building your repertoire in that area, so you can build and get better at it, and it can go on your resume too. So at the front, you got to take the short before you go and get the success, because you have to learn and practice it somewhere.
Right.
And then with COVID, you got people in places that you may not be able to get on with because you don't want to do certain things. So
I gotta share something with y'all after this podcast, man.
However, we appreciate anyone and everyone who is watching, listening, and viewing this podcast on all platforms that we are on, which is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Google Podcasts, wherever else you listen to podcasts at as well. If you want to follow us, you want to mess with us, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. You on YouTube or Apple Podcasts, wherever, and share it with all your friends and family and whoever may be interested into this. Also, Merry Christmas. We celebrate Christmas, happy holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, and Happy New Year. If we don't get back to you before then, but most likely the next time you will hear from us is technically January 4th or 5th, something like that.
The 31st is...
Nah, we're recording on a Sunday,
right,
and we put out on Tuesday, so it'll probably be 4th, 5th, or the 3rd, something like that. I don't know exactly.
So we'll be doing it. Okay.
So we appreciate everyone who has been hanging with us on this new journey, and we are 17 episodes in, believe it or not. We've been with y'all every week since September. We got to congratulate ourselves as well. Click the yellow button, sir. Click the yellow button, sir. Got to congratulate. We gotta congratulate ourselves. And the people that's also with us that couldn't be here, we appreciate you to be along the journey as well. And of course, we appreciate AMI Studios for giving us a home. So with that being said, thank any and everyone who's been here in the morning, noon, and night, whenever you're listening and hearing this. And my name's Dre, this is Zoe, this is Trav. We also got Nas on the pod as well when he's able to show up. And yeah, we out of here. See y'all next year.